Hey, Victor Tesla. I'm glad. Hey, Bounty Hunter. Hey, Ness. Thank you. Thank you. That video was fun. Took me a lot longer to do than I realized, but yeah, that was a fun video. Good morning, Wolfric. How you doing? Hey, Vimjoya. I'm actually gonna get this banana thing working, but I need a larger banana. It's a bit too small. I need it larger for the YouTube videos. Hyprland config and org mode? That's pretty based. I'm a big fan of org mode for configs. I'm guessing you're, I can't remember what the term is, but whenever you save the file, you're generating your config from the code blocks. What's the name of that? Hey, Cozy Cove. Still configuring Nix. We're always configuring Nix. Today we're gonna actually get a custom derivation. Derivation? Is that how you pronounce it? Vimjoy sent me the sent me his work, so I'm just gonna copy that. Org mode code blocks. Yeah, I can't remember what its name is. Wrapping? Something like that. One of the best features of org mode. No good, Nick, trying to install it for the first time. That's probably going to be your last time as well. Once you've done it once, you never have to do it again. That's the nice thing about Nix. All right, let's get the banana cursor. I think we're going to have to fork it to build our own themes. Oh, we've already got a fork. Nice. Tangling, that's what it is. Tangling, yeah. Hey, Shinspiegel. I am the YouTube guy. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I still got the banana cursor. I just added it. I'm doing a video on it at the moment, so I've just added it to my Arch installation for the video as well. But there were some things I learned in that video that I'm going to try to apply on this stream. We need a bigger banana though, it's way too small. And that's a problem with Hyprland. So if we do hyper control, let's see, yep. Set cursor banana. I think 48 is the highest we can go. Yeah, 32. 48. We can't go higher than 48, and that's due to like how scaling works in Hyprland. Woody, I do have my dot files on. I do have them. They're at elliottmins/dot files. Average banana. Yeah, I'd say it's an average one. But we want a large banana. We gotta let people see it. Dreams of Code, are you streaming from Hyprland, Nix, or Windows, like Primagen? Does the individual window share work as expected? I have a capture card on Windows, so I just forward through there. Yeah, Hyprland is Wayland, so you're gonna have issues with screen sharing always. I mean, it's better than it has been, but it's just much easier to use a capture card. You don't have to worry about it. Chaotic Nix? I have not checked out Chaotic Nix. Chaotic AUR. They got a chaotic Arch user repository. This is pretty cool. I'm going to bookmark this. Does this have Darwin builds as well? I'm doing a video on Nix Darwin. I've sent it to the editor, but I'd love to look at this as well for it. I mean, I assume it does work. Same on the mains chaotic Arch user repository, nice. Okay, I'm definitely going to look at this. Hey Arma, I'm doing well, how are you? Use Nix on Apple chip, that's correct. You can use it to configure your whole macOS. So I'm gonna have a video that's bringing Nix, trying to bring Nix to a whole ecosystem of macOS users. We'll see how it goes. I feel like the difficulty with doing videos on Nix, or like doing a video on Nix to people that don't use it, is how do you explain the benefits of using Nix versus using Homebrew? And it's kind of a hard needle to thread. Am I using Stylex for this, Rice? I'm not. I know Vimjoy's got a video on Stylex. I may take a look at it at some point. No problem. Thank you for following. All right, first things first, let's take a look at the banana cursor. Okay, that's not the right one. When course changes from pointer to hand, can you make the banana cursor change from banana to peeled banana? You do that on links. So links, it changes to a peeled banana. And then the hand, I think, is like the banana peel on the floor. What are we building? Today we are, one, getting this banana cursor to be just a little larger. And then two, we're just gonna rice some Hyprland a little bit. I need to change my settings. Now that I work on both Mac and Nix, I'm having real trouble switching between the two. So I want to make them a little bit more consistent with their controls. Yeah, it's exactly like that. Those are the days when you used to have custom cursors. I mean, there's some really cool custom cursors for Linux actually. And obviously Hyprland has hypercursor, which is great as well. So I'll probably do a video in the future on how you can create your own hypercursors using the banana cursor, but at the moment we're just going to use X cursor, because that's all banana cursor has. Why are we ricing Hyprland? Why not? I mean, I work in Hyprland. I need to tweak it now and then, make it a little easier to work in. And today's stream felt like a good place to do that. When did I switch to Linux? I switched back in 2017. I actually touched on it in my keyboard video where I'm talking about rebinding caps lock. So I used to work on a Mac until 2016, and they released the horrible Touch Bar MacBook Pro. That thing was awful. I still have it just as a testament of how bad it is. So after that, I decided to buy a PC. I bought a i7 7700K with a 1080 Ti graphics card and moved over to... Actually, I started on a Hackintosh with that machine, which was pretty fun to do. But Hackintoshes have a bunch of issues, so I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to go with Linux. So I actually went to Elementary OS and then moved to Arch. So 2017 is when I moved to Linux. Ben Archer from YouTube switching to NixOS. I've been kind of on NixOS with my laptops for the past, I think, a few months now, actually, since around March time. I'm still not, there's definitely pros to using Nix, but I still run into headaches. Slowly those headaches are disappearing, but they do come up every so often. But until like all of the headaches are gone, I can't really give a good opinion on Nix, which is why I haven't talked about it too much. Is it NixOS or Arch with Nix? This is NixOS. By the way, do I use Fish or Z-Shell? I use Z-Shell. I have a whole video on my second channel about using Z-Shell. I am going to give Fish a go at some point because there's some reasons why I don't use Fish. I don't understand the syntax, so whenever I have to write a script, it's kind of annoying, or if you have to do a script inside of the terminal. I use Arch. I still run Arch on my desktop machine, but on my laptops I use Nix. Is Fish better? It depends what you mean by better. It's easier to customize and it definitely has more features out of the box. And they rewrote it in Rust, so it should technically be safer. So there are some benefits to Fish, but there are some drawbacks, such as, yeah, as somebody says, it's very opinionated. It's not POSIX compliant. Z-Shell isn't fully POSIX compliant either, but like doing for loops in Fish is very different, or even setting environment variables. I actually don't know how you would set an environment variable in Fish right now. I know on, what's it called? I know in Z-Shell it's export foo equals my-envar, right? But in Fish, I don't know how to set an environment variable. So there's just little things like that. Jesse on YouTube, headaches such as, so working with Python packages is a pain. There's just a few things that can be kind of different. Every time you have to deal with something that expects the Linux standard, the Linux file system hierarchy standard, and you have to work with something that doesn't have that, it can be a pain. Dealing with Rust packages, I've found can be sometimes annoying because you have to have all these packages installed. Knowing how to write a good development flake is kind of important when using NixOS. So little things like that, it just increases the overall complexity or cognitive load that you need to know about your system. Once you know it, it's fine. But for newcomers coming to it, there's a lot you have to learn in order to understand how to use your system. For Fish, the syntax is set-ga name value. Yeah, I'm never going to remember that. Maybe if I used Fish full time, I would remember it, but right now I don't, so it's additional burden I have to kind of bear if I move to Fish. I'm like very pro minimalism when it comes to technology choices, and that usually means using fewer tools that you understand better rather than more tools that you don't understand as well. So use one text editor for all your editing needs rather than multiple, etc., etc. Yeah, Nix is definitely difficult. It does add cognitive load. Fish is able to source your bash alias at least. That's good. Hey Lake, how you doing? Why is it cramped up? Mainly because it's kind of a single icon. You could probably add some padding to this though, or margins to it. It's just a GTK shell, but I have not modified this. Lake, thank you so much for the resubscription. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world and helping to support my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4 months in a row. What a Chad. Do I use Starship to customize the prompt? I don't. I do not use Starship. I'm actually using Oh My Posh, which is kind of a Starship-like. It's written in Go instead of Rust. No Coke Zero today. We got Dr. Pepper Zero. Shin Spiegel, thank you so much for the subscription. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world and helping to support my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You'll notice I have no mic as well at the moment. I boomed it, finally, which means I don't have to fidget with the mic at all. Thank you, Shin. I really, really appreciate it. Starship is greater than? Maybe. It doesn't have a transient prompt, so I would disagree with that, Trishul. I looked at Starship. It seemed to have less features. I think Oh My Posh is pretty good, in my opinion. Thanks, Shin. I appreciate that. I was worried about booming the mic because it's a little bit further away, so it would be maybe more echoey. But nah, it's pretty good. Have I remapped escape to caps lock? Not just... Wait. Have I No. I don't have an escape key. There's no escape key here. You can remap escape to caps lock. I think double shift is a better caps lock personally. You like keeping prompts on the same line? I do like after they're done, if that makes sense. But I like having the active prompt look different. How do you attract women from your Linux knowledge? I think that's a very separate topic in and of itself, Victor Tesla. Awesome, Shin. I appreciate that. That's good to know. It's nice to have it out of frame as well, because I'm not like bothering to move it around. Hey, go to the moon. It's not that far away, to be fair. Like if I, oh, you can actually see it. It's in frame. Whoops. Let's push that up a bit. There you go. It's not that far away. It's like, there you go. How you doing, Code to the Moon? Okay, let's actually build. Let's build a large banana. I think we have everything we need, right? Yeah. Sennheiser headphone? Yeah, these are Sennheisers. I got these on Prime Day last year or the year before. Last year. They're pretty awesome. What is Yarn? Yarn is a package manager for Node.js. Playing with the mic was part of the charm. Yeah. Real fidgeter. $720N? I might look it up. Non-Nix package manager. I do not have impermanent set up, Flip, no. Use PMPM instead. I'm just going on the README instructions. These beautiful, or maybe I should actually less that. These beautiful instructions. Let's look at them up. Yeah, yarn install, yarn generate. But we're not going to do yarn generate. We are going to build. We're going to build. Yeah, here we go. We're going to build the Cappuccino one. How to get Banana Cursor? I've got a video coming out, probably end of this week. Start with installing Nix from scratch. I'll do a video on that at some point. I mean, most of it's in my configuration, so you can just check out my .dot files and you'll see them. Wait, I think we actually had a Cappuccino on here. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, there it is. Let's try that. Hey Ken, how you doing? Ken, you use the Sennheiser MKH 416, right? Keyboard sounds different, probably from different orientation of the mic. What browser is this? Firefox? Does NixOS require a lot of storage or network? I don't think so. What happens to Qt browser? Qt browser? Qt Browser is pretty great. I need to get back into using it. Not even a themed Firefox? That's correct. I used to have a themed Firefox. But recently, yeah, I haven't. We'll rice that up. The banana cursor is the most important thing that we want. Try Zen. I've heard a lot of positives and negatives about Zen. Again, I kind of don't jump onto things that quickly. Gubiology, thank you so much for the subscription. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world and helping to support my dreams and the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you a lot, man. Yeah, Zen does look interesting. I'm going to give it a go at some point, but at the moment, I'm pretty happy with Firefox. Sonny801, thank you so much for the subscription. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world. Actually, it was just yet. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Sonny801. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world and helping to support my dreams and the channel. Also, I'm sure Sonny appreciates it as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you using NixOS or Nix packages in some distro? I'm using NixOS, by the way. Can you make the cursor a can of rapid for quick bug resolution? You probably could. I think if you found an SVG, easy. We just have Banana Dracula in the themes, so that means we need to rebuild it. But okay, let's build it with all these different sizes. CTgen. We don't have CTgen. .192. Yeah, we need CTgen. 256. This is what maximum productivity looks like. You know, when people talk about Linux users spending most of their time customizing their distro instead of getting work done, this is what that looks like. Okay, we don't have ClickGen here. Do we have pipex? We do have pipex. I don't know if pipex is going to work though. Maximum distraction instead of productivity? Yeah, that's probably about right. Do I like suckless software? I do like suckless. I used to like DWM quite a lot. Let's see if this is going to work though. Use Distrobox for FHS environments if needed. That's a good tip. What camera am I using? I'm using the FX3, which is way too overkill for CTgen does work. No such object file. So this is where it becomes kind of annoying with Nix. Because importing the numpy extensions failed. So do I need to add numpy as well? Or numpy as it's called. NumPy, yeah. NumPy. Distrobox create image. What are we doing exactly? Trying to build the cappuccino. I thought we did this before. Like, we have ctgen, which is annoying. Wait, pipex. I guess we already have pipex installed. Let's install NumPy. Yeah, it's not happy. What is ctgen? Ctgen is for generating cursors, basically. Tried Doom Emacs. I've tried Doom Emacs. My problem with like Emacs distributions is it takes a long time to understand what is actually happening. And you're kind of locked into the SO file doesn't work, cannot create, I'm guessing it can't find libstdc++.so. Poggy Woggy, thank you so much for the resubscription. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world and helping to support my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you a lot. Create an FHS environment. ClickGen is in Nix packages. Okay, let's have a look. You're right, it is. That's much easier, isn't it? Thank you, Vimjoya. Okay, so the bitmaps we want, Cappuccino Mocha. Let's build this out. We can build out the other ones as well if you want to, but I'm going to do that first. And we'll do banana. Poggy Woggy, thank you so much for the gift to Mudane. You're helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world and helping to support my dreams. Thank you so much, Poggy Woggy. Yet again. What a Chad. Cat Poutine Mocha. Okay, so we should now have a theme of Cappuccino, which will have larger cursors. We can just install it here if we want to. Shavi, is banana cursor the best cursor? It absolutely is. Hey, Bastion. Code to the Moon, you got a Doom Emacs video? I need to watch that. Sifir, finished watching your VPS video. Really well done, appreciate the detailed services used and diving a little into each one. Thank you. I was worried that that was going to be a too much of an information dump, that video, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. Poggy Woggy, is my Firefox configuration declarative? Not yet. That's something Bastion keeps getting on at me. I've got the banana. Why have I got a banana cursor? I've got the banana cursor. The best cursor. We're customizing it at the moment. I'm actually doing a video on it as well, but I want to get some of the custom themes ready to go and get a Nix derivation. Derivation? That doesn't sound right. But before we do that, let's copy this theme over. And then we'll add it to Nix once I've got everything building. Heard the best way to start with the Linux config is with sudo rmrf/. It's a pretty good way to start with Linux. Ooh, that'd be a good idea. I like that Vimjoya. That's a good idea. If we manage to get CBMP packaged with Nix, we could easily create an NixOS module that recolors your banana with options. That'd be so cool. Rather than just having zips or tars or whatever they are. Lots of talk about Linux and distracting. Man, chat is always distracting me. Lowered, which terminal do you use? I use Alacrity. Again, minimalism. I have tried Ghosty. I need to give Ghosty more of a go, but I'm still using Alacrity. Why not use Foot? That's way better. Foot's pretty cool. But again, Alacrity is GPU. Foot doesn't use GPU, it's CPU based. And so, I mean, it does some tricks to make it pretty fast, and it is really, really fast for a CPU based renderer. But it's not always. The terminal emulator doesn't matter. I mean, people will have opinions on terminal emulators. What about Kitty? Kitty's a little controversial. The creator of Kitty's very like anti-moving away from standards, but then moves away from standards. It's kind of an interesting phenomenon. So I don't know. I've not seen a need to move to Kitty. I don't need images in my terminal emulator. It does render symbols better. That is true. But I don't see a need to use Kitty. I'm happy with Alacrity. I don't really use symbols or ligatures, so. WesTerm, or is it WesTerm? WesTerm does look pretty interesting. Configuring with Lua is something I actually really like, especially compared to like the TOML or the YAML, whatever Alacrity is now. Yeah, Foot is CPU based, unfortunately. Ghosty does look really appealing. I'm gonna have to spend more time with Ghosty. I think if I move to anything, it may be Ghosty, but again, I'm kind of like happy with my current setup. Foot, Nickelodeon exec's favorite. The thing is like, if I move to a terminal emulator that has multiplexing in it, would I need to use tmux? That's the real question I ask. All right, let's see. Hyper, control, set cursor, banana, cat, poutine, mocha. Hey, that did work. Let's see if we can get it to 96. Okay, that's a good size banana. I think we go to 128 though. Yes. Okay, now that's perfect. That's the size of the banana that I want. It's good for videos. Maybe 96 is better. 120 does look a little large. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Ooh. It's not right. We'll do 128 for the stream though. I think that's like a good size banana. But we gotta fix it across everything, right? Because right now it's changing size depending on which window it's hitting. Yeah, DPI difference. It's just, I've only configured it. There's a few places I configure. So banana. GTK basically is still using the existing one. And then if we go to my configuration, optimal size, I think is a good size. It's very visible, right? Age of the banana. It looks pretty fresh because it's still kind of like greenish. There's no brown spots on it. Are these dot files on your GitHub page? Yes. Shamblo not. If you type in the dots command, I think it's dots command, you should get a link to my dot files. Is that AGS? NetPlayer is AGS, yeah. Hey, Dash is twitching. Welcome to Twitch. You know what twitching actually is? Bird watching. I assume that's where the term Twitch comes from. Where is my cursor configuration? Is it in Home Manager? It is. Banana, cat, poutine, mocha. Well, that's the thing. We've got the package here, but maybe we don't need the package. We've got to create our own package though, right? But on this Twitch, we can interact with the bird. That's true. That is very, very true. I should probably have this setting here actually for the cursor. I think it's cursor theme. Banana, cappuccino, mocha, and then cursor size. I need to tidy this all up at some point, but we'll give it a go. And then 128. Yeah, we got to override the package. Well, the package I think still, Vimjoy did a little look into it. And he said the package is using version 1, not version 2. When banana is in the insert mode, it's not a banana. Yeah, it's a text thing. That's what it is. District poll, the banana's grown. Yeah, we got a good sized banana now. Cappuccino with 2p? Oh yeah, you're correct. Let's fix that. That is 100% correct. Hot take, the banana is still small? How dare you? See you soon, Shin. Impermanence? I do not have impermanence set up, no. Not yet. One day, one day. It's a good looking banana in my opinion. Hey, what happened here? What did we break? I can never remember how to use journal control. Is that your Tmux bar at the bottom of the terminal? It is, yeah. Tokyo Night. That's it. You got it, Xi Jinping. You think it told me what to do? Please move one of the followings. It doesn't really tell me the actual issue though, right? Just tells me that the home manager service failed. Is it X? No, it is U. There we go. Okay, yeah, existing file, banana cappuccino is in the way of the other one, so that's why it's complaining. Let's just maybe get rid of this one. Because what it's doing is it's setting that package there, so that's fine. We'll just leave it as it is for the moment. How can you install that banana? I've got a video coming out about it soon. Probably this week on my second channel. Podman is Linux exclusive? Most likely, yeah. I mean, Docker is technically Linux exclusive. Yeah, Bastion on DOA. DOA will have the banana cursor. It feels like a more DOA thing because it's not really coding, is it? Just got to remember the folder, right? What do you mean by that, Phoenix? Okay, also uses a VM for non... There you go. What's so good about the banana cursor? That's a great question. Well, let's have a look. If we test the actual different banana... Is that bigger? That's a big banana. You know, so you get these nice little... I mean, it's the best fruit, right? Banana. You get a little spinning one as well. It's just the perfect cursor. It's customizable. It's fresh. It's really appealing. Plenty of reasons to like a banana cursor, in my opinion. It's big. B-batters? Is that the ones? I think they are pretty good B-batters, right? Yeah, these ones are pretty good. Same guy. So same guy who did Banana Cursor did these as well, but these are really nice looking cursors. Have I tried Wayland before? I'm using Wayland. It's appealing. You got ICD. Sorry, district. I'll stop. Full of potassium and features. That's actually in the video. The video's got too many banana puns, so I do apologize. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun video, I think. All right, where did Vim Joyer gave me some notes that I'm going to just copy. We can make a custom derivation. Derivation? Oh my gosh. There we go. My leaked DMs. I don't think there was anything interesting on there. Okay, so we got this one. I'm just going to copy this because it's the easiest way. Need a banana pizza? That sounds horrific. It is not Nixifying. It is not. It will be one day, but not yet. Banana cursor. Is it just default.nix? Yeah, default.nix. Okay. Dreams of code. Why would you ever configure neovim with Nix? People do. People like to have a declarative neovim configuration. What greeter do I use? I don't actually use a greeter. I'm going to use my other one for reference here. No lock screen? Yeah, I have no lock screen. Wait. Okay, yeah, no, I do. I use GDM. Display Manager, right? I think that's what it's called. Do you just log out when you go away from the PC then? Yeah, I do. Audio on Twitch is slightly out of sync. On YouTube it seems fine. Is it still out of sync? Maybe you got to refresh. I think it's tar.exe actually, not tar.gz. Rappuccine. Cappuccine. Borksmeister, your last video was freaking amazing, by the way. Best top to bottom guide for deployment. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was a hard video to do. It was like the first one that I kind of did all A-roll. It took me like an hour to do the A-roll. Font name, I'm using JetBrains Mono Nerd font. How much to wait for Hyprland config vid on your channel? It will come soon-ish, but... Well, maybe I'll do one sooner, actually. I need to get back into the phase of, like, making videos that aren't perfect, but I'm getting stuck in the trying to make a video perfect phase, which is not great. I need to, like, be happy with non-perfect videos at the moment, and I'm not happy doing them, which is annoying because it's slowing me down. So video production is taking me way too long at the moment, unfortunately. That's like a long way of saying that. Just got your framework laptop yesterday and already spent all day rewriting my configs to Home Manager since I haven't done them yet, even though I was using Nix for a year already. Nice. Home Manager's pretty awesome. Non-perfect videos. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think even my perfect ones are imperfect. That's just the nature of videos, right? But I'm getting stuck in like... I'm in a bad spot where I'm like spending hours deliberating over like the words I say in a sentence. And I just need to get out of it, because honestly, it doesn't really make much of a difference. It's just, I'm in a bad phase with it, and I'm spending too long. The problem is I'm trying to like, whereas before, as I was just editing kind of as I was going, it was easier to do that kind of perfection. Now I'm trying to break it up into stages so I can work with other people better. And that is causing me to kind of be in this, well, I need to make sure this stage is perfect before I pass it down the stream. Am I using 2 Tmux panes or 2 NeoVim panes? This is a NeoVim split. If it was a Tmux split, it would kind of have this color here. Is there a reason why you are using Stow over Home Manager's solution for it? I use Stow for non-Nix based systems, and then Home Manager for Nix-based systems. How do you use Nix with Arch Linux? I read that it's not completely compatible. I don't use Nix with Arch Linux. I still use Pacman. Isn't Lua just a declarative way of configuring NeoVim? Yeah, it is. I use Lua mainly. I don't use NixVim. I know some people love to use NixVim though. Play a game? Which game should I play? Elden Ring? I need to complete Elden Ring. I still haven't done so. Terrible of me. Okay, I think this is everything we need. Just need the SHA-256, and we need to upload this. Let's do yarn generate. Nice shirt, thank you. It's my Kubernetes shirt. Doom in the terminal. I mean, it's GPU accelerated, so it'll work. Looking for some guidance here. I'm a backend engineer fresher, and I was wondering what's the most important thing I should focus on? That's a very loaded question. I guess, what do you want to do? Just backend software engineering, but like, do you want to do, what kind of companies do you want to work at? Do you want to work on data pipelines? Do you want to work on infrastructure? Do you just want to work on CRUD APIs? There's like a bunch of different areas you could work, and it's all going to be about what you're interested in. Zip not found. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Commons compress, is that what it is? pzip. There's so many zip packages. Zip, that's what we want. Use Alacrity, but it does not have an image rendering protocol. I find that annoying whilst using Yahtzee, so I use Foot. Just kidding, WheezeTerm. Yeah, I mean, WheezeTerm is pretty cool. I don't find much of a need for image, because I just use the open command. If I can ever type it, I don't have it set up here. I just always open from the terminal. Cursor thing has conflicting values. It does have conflicting values. GTK.nix, Flake.nix. Banana, banana, banana. It knows. Okay, so get rid of that, get rid of that. Weezer term. Is it Wes term? The only thing I miss in Alacrity is ligatures. Yeah, I don't really like ligatures. I find them kind of annoying. I know a lot of people do love them though, so. Yeah, Ghosty looks very promising. I'm interested to try it more. What would I have done from the terminal? I mean, that's a great question. What is great about the terminal? You can do anything, but showing that you can do things is kind of, I assume, difficult. But I would have probably done something mundane that most people will have to do, like editing or resizing a bunch of images or something like that. It's a lot easier to do batch operations in the terminal than it is to do it outside of the terminal. Why do we not have Cappuccine here? It's interesting, isn't it? I actually need to make some changes to this build script as well. Yeah, okay, so... And then I need to CT-gen the sizes. NixOS is the new Arch? It is, kind of. Way more challenging than Arch, though, in my opinion. Okay, here we go. This is what we want. CT-gen. Let's just copy these sizes. (2C) 2C. To get NixOS up and running takes far longer than it does in an Arch, by the way, system, but after that it's so easy to toss it on another computer. Yeah, you're right, Bastian. It's definitely more upfront cost, but installing Nix on a new machine now is like 3 commands or something stupid. Definitely more challenging if you want to configure everything the Nix way. Yeah, agreed. Let's just install CT-click-gen here. Cappuccinos with 2 C's? You're right, it is. Did I miss one? There are 2 C's here. But you're right in the description, I didn't. I am on QWERTY. Yeah, I'm on QWERTY, Bastian. . Dr. Pepper. It is Dr. Pepper. 0 sugar. I've switched it up from my daily Coke Zero. Windows right now, but we'll switch to NixOS when you get your home server build so you can have a gaming server. Nice, man. What is going on again? We're rebuilding a .tar.xz so that we can upload it to GitHub, then we can pull it down in our derivation. So that way at least we've got it available to us declaratively. And then I can share that with other people in the video, which I want to do. There we go. We got our tar XZ right here, so we can upload this now to GitHub. We can actually also commit this as well. Banana sharing is caring. You think it's time for Qt browser? Maybe. I'd have to log into everything though, that's the only issue. Spread Prism, thank you so much for the resubscription. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world and helping to support my dreams. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I got a drink. Stream is looking a little bananas. You are absolutely correct, Sir Dank. Some might say it's looking appealing. All right, let's create a new release. Oh yeah, I need to create a new tag, don't I? We got other tags in here. Might have to delete those tags, or I guess maybe actually let's do a different tag here. What should you do if you accidentally gifted sub instead of subscribing yourself? I have no idea, or just. Bastian, what an absolute Chad. Bastian, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Old Just Yet. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world and helping to support my dreams and the channel. And you've been an absolute stellar guy. Thank you, Bastian. Better call bruv Dreams of Code. That is correct. Why do I sound better than Fireship? I think Fireship sounds pretty good. But if I had to, I mean, it's a subjective question, but if I had to guess, I've seen Fireship's office. The man has no sound treatment. To be fair, his voice sounds amazing for not having any sound treatment, but I've got like sound, acoustic panels, foam, everything all around this office. So, I mean, it's a subjective question. I think Fireship sounds pretty great. But if I had to guess on a answer, accent is greater than no accent. Fireship has an accent. Fireship has an accent to me, at least. But then I have no accent to me. Have I met Fireship? Never. Never met him. Bastian, thank you so much for the second gifted sub to Sir Dank Lenny. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world. And helping to support my dreams. Thank you, Bastian. R/were you a programmer? I was. I've been a software developer since 2012 was when I got my first job. 2012. But I've been learning since 2007. How big is my bottle? Not as big as my banana. The banana's bigger. Actually doesn't have a size on this. Was, not is. Yeah, I'm not employed as a software engineer anymore. I'm now self-employed, but I still write code. I only have to say the country. Which country? Sprez, thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs. That is absolutely huge. Thank you, thank you. I gotta say 20 thank yous for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta do 20 sips as well, so I'm gonna do that in a minute, but thank you so much. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world, and you're helping to support the channel and to create more content. Yeah, I'm gonna get overhydrated in a second, but thank you so much. That is so awesome. What happens if you gift 100 subs? I will have to drink 100 sips, and I'll probably die. How to install the banana cursor? Razzo, I've got a video coming out on the banana cursor very, very soon. All right, 20 sips, here we go. All right, that's halfway. It's like Buckmung for drinking water, isn't it? Is it Buck? I can't remember. Whatever Nikocado Avocado does. Okay, that is 20 sips. Done. Whew. I know I need to concurrently that. If I pass out and die, then you know what happens. Somebody call the cops. Fortunately, I've got some caffeinated beverage here to take away some of that hydration. Although next time I think I need to keep a packet of salt with me. All right, let's create this release. Been watching your third video, so, and I wanted to say thank you. Just keep up what you're doing. Thank you so much. Sir Dank Lenny, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Oh, since my third video. Thank you, Sprez. I really appreciate that. Sir Dank Lenny, thank you for the 10 subs. I gotta say 10 thank yous, and I gotta do 10 sips. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world times 10 and helping to support my dreams. All right, here we go. 10 sips coming up. Halfway through, I gotta catch my breath. Will this banana cursor work on X11? Yes, it absolutely will. It's an X cursor, so it is gonna work on X11. Does that hold infinite water? I mean, it's almost empty. Thank you, Sir Dan Clenny. I am super hydrated. The brain is sitting in a lot of water. I gotta get salt or I'm gonna die. Does this have salt in it? Oh, it's got caffeine. This would do. What's up with the thing from dying from overhydration? I mean, you can die from overhydration. If you drink too much water in a short amount of time, you can die. Chat are testing that theory. I wish this had infinite water. That'd be great, wouldn't it? What's that Norse mythology of that guy who tried to drink the ocean? Thor attempted to drink the sea dry. Was it Thor? Thor drank from the horn that was connected to the ocean. There you go, that was it. That'd be Thor. You got it, Bastian. Denmark mentioned, you know it. The Danes. I watched a horrific, I think it was a Danish movie, or at least one of the couples was set in Denmark. Very, very scary movie. I wouldn't recommend it. Wolfric, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You are helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world and helping to support my dreams. So I'm gonna say thank you 5 times, and then I'm gonna drink 5 more sips. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I gotta do 5 sips now. All right, here we go. One more. Done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keeping me overhydrated all the time. But that's good. The brain is like now very, very moist, ready to go. We're ready to release this. Am I following standard release numbers? Kind of. We had a V2. I'm adding, I guess, a minor version. I am going to need to refill it in a sec, yeah. And do a spoonful of salt. Dash, you can give me the GitHub link. Oh, can I quickly give the GitHub link? Yeah. Wait, what is the GitHub link to? I'm ready to release water. I actually am getting there, definitely. Okay, cappuccino mocha. Let's upload this anyway. Banana cursors? Yeah, let me give you that. Just started creating my Hyprland rice a few days ago, still have some way to go with configuring idle mode, battery notifications, and many other things. Yeah, those are some cool things to add, but it sounds like you're further along than I am, to be honest. Dying from overhydration is only possible in theory. I think people have done it. Let's have a look. Usually from like, potentially. Okay, maybe it is like potential. Maybe it is theory. Water toxicity. $10 glasses of water? That's quite a lot. Don't you throw up before dying? No, I don't think so. I think it just dilutes your electrolytes, which stops the electrical signals in your body from working too much. I assume. Hypo blood sodium. $20 liters. Yeah, I don't think I'll get overhydration. I'm only doing little sips, you know. That would be pretty awful to die on stream because of overhydration. $1 liter of fluid per hour, so any amounts above that over a number of hours can be risky. There you go. 10 glasses of water is nothing. Oof, 2.5 liters. What do I think is this? Maybe a liter in here? Chat gifted too much. So that's a liter, so I'm gonna slow down on drinking water. You've all got me worried about dying now. All right, version 2.1.0. I think that is correct. Let's give it a go. Oh, I probably got to actually import it. Yeah. Have fun, Wolfric. Do I use Tokyo Night in Neovim? I do, yeah. Time to take out a quick loan. Don't do it, Bastion. It's not worth it. If you die, can you make a will quick? I've been so nice on the stream. Yeah, I will leave to you my... What should I leave? I'll leave this keyboard, the ADM42. Which I still need to do a video on. But I will do one on soon, and I'm going to leave this with you. Why Go? It's probably the worst language you've ever used. Alex, why would you say that? What do you hate about it? You want the Glove 80? You can have the Glove 80. You can have that before I die if you want. One thing I dislike about Go. Me, I guess, the lack of enums. Although, that being said, whenever I use enums and Rust, I overuse them, so maybe I don't hate it. I can't enjoy the Glove 80 for some reason. I cannot enjoy it. Maybe I need to give it another go, but the Moonlander to me is like perfect. For some reason, the Tmux Cappuccine theme on my Tmux doesn't work anymore. Anyone have an idea? Not without seeing your config. All right, let's take a look and see if we have... Make a will? I do need to make a will, an actual will. I dislike those backtick strings you do on interfaces. Well, for like the struct tags? Struct tags are pretty cool. Is that Kubernetes on your shirt? You use it? Yeah, it's Kubernetes on my shirt. I love Kubernetes. I believe more people should learn Kubernetes. Tmux or Zelij? Zelij? I use Tmux. Yeah. I'm going to probably do a Zelij video. I'll do a Zen Zelij, I think. Once Zen Tmux goes past 1 million, which should be in a few weeks. Currently learning some Haskell. Nice, Bastian. Haskell's awesome. Fun language to learn. Not a fun language to use, though. Zelish? Zelish. That's probably a better way to pronounce it. The Z stack only use tools that start with Z and configurations that start with Z. I like that. Zeoxide. Zelish. What language starts with Z? Zig? You'd have to learn Zig, right? Yeah, Zig. ZigOS. The Chad stack? What is the Chad stack again? Docker, Haskell. What are the C and the A? COBOL? No, not COBOL. I don't know what the C and the A are. Docker. Man, you like complex stuff? I like simple stuff. Minimal. I mean, Kubernetes, the thing is, like, people think Kubernetes is complex, but it's, in my opinion, simple compared to managing infrastructure. So, like, setting up high availability across multiple nodes with a load balancer in front of it is complex in general. Kubernetes provides an abstraction that makes it a lot simpler, but it's still a complicated thing. Have I tried imprint keyboard? I've not tried the imprint keyboard. All right, let's consider. Let's move that. How do I choose the theme? That's what I want to know. Yeah, it's still the old banana there. No such file or directory for banana cursor? Really? I guess because I haven't specified the SHA hash, but this should be working. I wonder if I just change the name to something else. Let's try that. I do actually have to go pee. Or dehydrate, as somebody says. How would I hypothetically steal your glove 80? I don't know how you would hypothetically do it. Hey, Roman. You're running NixOS on your old laptop server? Nice, man. That's awesome. That's the way to go. Are you running it with Kubernetes or just running NixOS? All right, I'm going to go dehydrate. How do I hypothetically make you follow me on GitHub? Send me your GitHub link when I come back from dehydrating. Hey, Shreyas. You just realized how huge my banana is? I mean, it's been flaunting it for a while. All right, I'll be right back. I am back, and slightly less hydrated. What did I miss? Bastian, did you send me your GitHub? Thank you very much. Done. Hypothetical realized. All right, we got the Dreams banana cursor, but is it actually being used? No such file or directory. Okay, cool. What does that mean, no such file or directory? How do I test a custom derivation? Nix build. Do I have to change the name of it to... I probably do, right? Let's change the name to just for the moment. Nix build didn't work. I think it might need a flag. Dreams of bananas. I'm using Tokyo Night. Yeah, I'm using Tokyo Night. I don't think I'm using Storm. I'm just using the Tokyo Night, I think it's called. Right, let's make sure I've actually got this set up correctly. Yeah, looks pretty good. Bastian, I'm waiting for you to figure it out. I was using Nix build. Is it Nix build I need to use? There we go. Cannot evaluate a function without a value. How do I pass that in though? Or do I just not bother passing it in? Good night, Phoenix. Contractually, I'm obliged to gift you my Glove 80. Can I give it Nix packages? Do I just pass that in as an argument? In angled brackets. Hold on, let me have a look. Okay, let's take a look at the Nix build documentation. I think you were right. In angled brackets. Oh, whoops. Nix packages, Nick packages. Nikocado avocado packages. Attribute banana curse and dreams. Let's just see if I just do Nix build. This is where I need to learn more about Nix than I actually know. I got nicked. I did get nicked. This will complain that I know what it is. This is honestly so stupid. It's just because I hadn't added it to Git. That's it. That was it. That time I did get nixed. No such... Yeah, no such... What's it called? Packages default, banana cursor dreams, no such package, obviously. Let's go to dreams. Cache failure, what did it fail? Sudo package, while calling the throw built in. Attribute banana cursor dreams in selection path, banana cursor dreams not found. What do you mean not found? Okay, actually, I wonder. Okay, this is all. Just needs the hash. That's fine. You back? I think we figured out. I just hadn't added it to Git. Classic. It should work, maybe. Let's see. The banana looks small in X11. Have you set the correct cursor size? No such file or directory. Still. Yeah, Flake moment. NixOS rebuild. No such file or directory. What is it complaining about then? Let's have a look. Yeah, banana cursor dreams, so it shouldn't be complaining here. Spelling mistake, maybe? I'm not sure where it's complaining that it doesn't exist though. Because it's fine here. This doesn't refer to it. Okay, this is better. I guess there was a file not saved. Running phase. Failed to build, failed to build. Not found in archive. Share icons, banana cappuccino mocha. Might be something wrong with my tar command. Yeah, I think it's got to be a -C. Let's try that. Okay, that looks more promising. Let's change the package to the Dreams one and give that a go. Did day to get tree. It's always day. Hey, Shin, you're back. How was the lurkin'? CLAS Guigi. Have a good sleep. This is kind of concerning. Yeah. What? No such file or directory. But I think this will work still. What does a dirty git tree mean? It just means it's got changes added to it, basically. So that icon does exist. And that is still .local.share.icons banana, so... So the package's banana cursor does work, but banana cursor dreams does not. Let's just try this again. Nix settings warn dirty equals false. That is a good setting. Let's add that in. There you go, Bastion. Learned something from you today. Alright, there is a banana in there. But it's not working when I go to something else other than Hyprland, so it's definitely not in there. That doesn't exist. So I guess it's my package. I guess I need to specify the actual theme, right? So if we go to configuration, home, banana cappuccino mocha. This should work. It's going to conflict though, so we may need to change the existing one. Banana cappuccino mocha. Let's change that to banana dreams. Banana split. Let's give it a banana-ish name. There we go. Who is the emoji spammer? What emojis? Who's spamming emojis? What language is that? It's Nix, the Nix language. Impressive how this room has so many Linux users. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of us out there. 4%, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's actually quite a lot of people. Shin, you're the emoji guy? That's fine by me. What project am I doing, Franklin? I am just writing my Hyprland config. And the rice we're doing at the moment is... Wow. Hey, there we go. We got it. That ain't right, though. That is incorrect. Okay, so what we're doing at the moment is we are setting up the banana cursor. But I've made a mistake. So I think this is just going to be icons, and then tar into the icons. Let's try that. But basically the goal is to get the banana cursor, because this is the video I'm working on at the moment, this banana. But I want to have a nice Nix derivation so other people can use it if they're using Nix, because that's the goal. I want to share my banana with the world. It's not my banana, I didn't create it, but I want to share the customized banana with the world. Okay, there we go. That should be the correct banana to use. But it doesn't seem to work here. Or here. So I mean, the banana should be working, but it ain't. Unless I gotta log out back in again. Do we think that's the case? Let's try with hyper control. There, that works. That works. So I think if I log out, log in, it should work. Let's try it. Oh, I don't want to log everything back in. I think it's working. Right. All right, I think the banana is working. Looks like it's working. So we can commit this up. And we got a Nix derivation going. Command not found. How do we fix it, Bastian? I think you've told me a few times. What's the fixed? We're gonna add this and this. And we're gonna add the packages as well. Sudo Nix channel update. The config man, are you still pushing to GitHub? Yeah, I pushed it. It's up. How to type with good accuracy? Practice, I assume. I don't know, I haven't found the secret to that. I'm the worst person to ask. If you don't mind the link, I can't type on the YouTube. I don't have the YouTube chat up and running. Maybe I can actually. What do you want, a link to my dot files? Here it is, and this is the Nix configuration. Whom should I ask this question? That's a great question. Who knows how to type accurately? People who used to use typewriters know how to type accurately, so like anybody over the age of 50 that didn't have a backspace key, they're gonna be the best people to talk to. How do you find ideas to make projects? I want to improve my skills, but I don't know what to build. I have a video on some project ideas, if you haven't checked that one out already. This one, 5 project ideas to learn Go. I would give that a go. It's got some project ideas in there, and it has some supplementary information as well. Write a kernel in JavaScript. Razzo Beckett. Ricing just means making it pretty? Pretty much, yeah. Ricing is like customization. Someone opened an issue on my dot files? Probably. Let's Ricing screenshots. April 2nd, 2023. I didn't even check that. I guess they want some screenshots of my rice. Is there like an automatic ricing screenshot generator? That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? An automatic ricing from Nix. Alright, I think this is working. I don't want to log back out and log back in again, but I think that's the only way to check that everything is working. Next thing to do, though, is fix up some of this home configuration. I want to fix up my Hyprland config a little bit. What is Hyperlock? GPU accelerated lock screen utility. That's cool. Pseudo clear. What is input in here? Is that like actual monitors? What is the, Here's Hyprland. Oh, well, window manager, Hyprland. Hey, Saplency. Doing well, thank you. Is it really Hyprland.window manager? It is. And then settings.enable, right? .input. Okay, it doesn't actually... So Hyprland configuration written in Nix. Entries with the same key should be written as lists. Variables, color names should be quoted. Okay, so this is how we do it. So we can get it out of this extra config, right? Because that's probably should just live in here. So input monitor. Is input correct though? Or is it just going to be monitor? Okay, that's input. So the two monitor values should be... this, right? That should be correct for configuring Hyprland properly. Did I try the code we sent in the end? Not yet. I've still got it ready to try. I haven't worked on that project for a little while. I've been too busy customizing. But I will try it. I've got the current solution working at the moment. I just need to add in the solution that both you and Shivy sent and give it a go. I'll probably do that next week. You are right, Darth Vader. I think it's a good idea to try it. Let's get some other music on. All right, let's add the animations in. Animation. Simple, simple, simple. Wait, what did I bind? Is that the HM model for Hyprland? It is, yeah. By the way, I was looking at NixOS yesterday, trying to learn it before I decided to move to it, and got an idea of a project. But I don't know if something like this exists, and also wanted to ask you for some ideas in case of edge cases. Yeah, share the idea, man. Exec wants EMV, Bezier. Let's do these Beziers. Is it an object, not an array? Seriously hate animations? Animations aren't terrible. I guess, like, what kind of animations do you hate? Darth Vader, you saying it's this? Is the Beziers also in there as well? Everything is sluggish and slow. I guess if you haven't got a GPU, it does feel a bit sluggish. Make faster animations. You couldn't do that. These are like the exact same animations I use on my YouTube videos, so that's why I have them. Makes things a little easier. Like here, you got the same pop-in effect. You have a 3050? Are you using the GPU though for rendering? Because that can sometimes be an issue when it comes to Linux. Oh, also, yeah, if you're using NVIDIA on Wayland, it can sometimes be an issue, right? Is Bezier's going to be also an object, Darth Vader, do you think? Given that it is kind of key value-ish? Yeah, NixOS does. I'm going to add to my home lab video. I'm going to put I got an NVIDIA laptop, like only a 2080. But we're going to add it into the home lab and run some models on it. Mainly Whisper, because why not? Is it mynixos.com? I think that's the best one, right? Home manager. Is it animations or just animation? This is what I'm interested in. It is animations. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's what I thought, Sprez, but Darth Vader on YouTube suggested otherwise. That's what I thought initially. It was Bezier, an array of, or a list of strings, I guess. But it would be a key value. Do you know what? We'll just try it. Worst thing. You have it as a string? Animations or Beziers? Bezier. Okay, animations as a string. Oh, Bezier's array. Yeah, I mean, this animations fade out does not exist. Yeah, it didn't like that. I'm gonna just try animation. Let's try it as a list. Defining the Bezier in the animations array? Really? Let's see what it does. Bezier still works as is. Well, if you need multiple busies, though, you've got to do a list, right, Bastian? That's the thing, because I need multiple. So if I did a single one, that should work. I mean, this looks as I'm expecting it to. And the animations are still there. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually nice how this kind of maps, I guess, which is great. So for these execs, I would just have a list of execs as well. Let's go ahead and add these in. So the exec once can just be AGS. And then exec would be another list. Have I got to escape these? I guess I do. Do I use an alternative keyboard layout? I don't. I just use QWERTY. Do a multi-line string? Really? What's the multi-line string? Is it a backtick? No. Two. Two or three? Three. Nice. I dig it. Wait. Still doesn't escape this though. At the end too? That's what I had. But it's still not escaping the... Why doesn't that escape? That's interesting. Right? I still have to use a backslash here. Or are you just saying you would just have all of these as a single multi-line string? No what? Have I confused you, Bastian? Yeah, when I tried that, it seemed to... Yeah, it didn't seem to work. So, like, if I get rid of the escapes, it throws an error. I don't know if that's just nil. Is it nil? I can't remember what the name of the LSP is. But I don't know if that's just nil complaining. But the LSP doesn't like it. Because I'm not closing them? Here I am. Here. Here's the closing. Or is it because it needs to be down here? You can't see... Oh, yeah, you can't see it. Sorry about that. Obviously. Here. Now you can see it. My face was in the way. If I scrolled up, you can see it as well. No need to be sorry, that's me. I didn't realize. I think it's fine to do it this way, right? This seems to work. Single quotes. I need to get rid of these. Oh wait, yes, single quotes, maybe? Maybe, is it 2 single quotes? Yeah, okay, it's 2 single quotes. So let me move my banana out of the way. What is that not happy about? Two single quotes. We got there in the end. We have almost completely Nixified this config. That is big. What are some of the benefits of Nix? Yeah, reproducibility. Nixified. It's a good term, isn't it? Get nixed. Let's copy all this as well, because we already have this input block. It's actually quite nice how similar these are. All right, we've got to do gaps out. We are good to go. Should you switch to NixOS if you're on a by-the-way Arch laptop? If you're happy with Arch, no. You should only switch to Nix if you want to get the benefits from it. But there are drawbacks as well. It's not like a perfect system. Some things are a little bit more challenging. I would try Nix on a VM before committing to it, personally. Because not to perpetuate the stereotype. Yeah, Python is a big one. Bastian knows. Not to perpetuate the stereotype, but Nix. Nikolaj, have I considered using a Nix formatter? I have not. What's a good Nix formatter? Because that is a good idea. Ooh, ecosystem. Missing space after general is bothering you? I apologize. It would bother me too. Alandra, Nix format is the built-in one. Nixfumpt. Nixfumpt is available. RFC style or classic? What's Alejandra? Nix thumped. Alejandra. It's a Gaga song, right? Alejandra. Oh my god, that was fast. I shouldn't have formatted everything. But hey, looks good. NixOS, by the way, thank you for the resubscription for the 4th month in a row. You're helping me bring my content to hundreds of thousands of people around the world and helping me to support my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got a drink. And yeah, the banana cursor. It's going to be a staple of the channel now, I think. It's not going to be this large. We're going to reduce the size of it. We're going to probably have it around 96, I think. This seems a bit more appropriate. 128 is a little bit overbearing. Size 4. Nix on conform. I need to actually move to conform. I'm annoyed I did that just now, but I can just add in the Hyprland. But I think Hyprland is now complete, right? We have a fully managed Hyprland config. So now we can do some more interesting things. Size minus 69. What does 69 give? Kind of small. You know? Format it equals... Nix format it in your Flake. You can? Format it equals for all systems packages Alejandra. I've tried conform twice and keep going back to none ls. Yeah, I mean, conform looks interesting. nvim-lint, I don't know. I think there was a reason why I didn't like nvim-lint. But it's been a while since I looked at it, so maybe I need to give it another go. Small but mighty banana, yeah. Banana. See you later, Darth Vader. Thanks for the help of getting Hyprland sorted as well. I'm happy with where we ended up. I'm not happy that I formatted. Well, what we can do is we can just add the Hyprland, right? Home Hyprland git commit. Pure Nix Hyprland. And then we could just commit the rest. I know Lady Gaga is Alejandro, but still. Hype my land, lol. All right, let's check out. I'm still using none ls. Hey, look at that. First one on there. Alejandra. We actually better add that to the configuration.nix. Hey, OXDSHAN. That is not a hex value name. Not to call you out on the spot. I still kind of like that name. It's a cool name. Just add it to your Flake, but will it save when I save my Git? Okay, Bastian, how do I do it? Just add it into the flake.nix. Flake.nix. You mentioned it before. Let me scroll up. Samyak, sorry, I missed your message. Is Hyprland equivalent to DWM or i3? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Just a bit more modern. Thank you, Matthew Lord. That is a fresh-looking banana. Matthew Lord on YouTube. Oh, my Firefox crashed. Of all the times to crash. That's annoying, isn't it? Okay, Bastian, I go something like for all systems equals function nix packages libgen attribute system for all system packages Alejandra. What software do I use for streaming? OBS. All right, I'm gonna try this, Bastian. Zen browser is also Firefox. Yeah, I've heard like mixed reviews on it. I'm also not somebody that just jumps on new things that quickly. I know everybody wants me to use Zen. They do. Problem is I'm a bit of a software minimalist, so I don't really change things around unless there's like a good reason to do so. Which is like kind of antithetical to being a YouTuber. Move formatter where packages is in the configuration. I actually need to move this out of the for all systems, right? Because I've already got it here. Come to the Zen side. Give me the reason why Zen is so good. Like why I should use it over Firefox. Like the elevator pitch. Other than that, it's like a new browser based on Firefox. Because maybe I want to use Qt browser, you know? Vertical tabs. You can get that with a Firefox theme though. The spaces thing is the same as in Arc browser. Zen destroyed it. Somebody DDoSing me. I think I'm back. Hey. I should be back if you refresh. Yeah, refresh works. Curse of not using the Zen browser. Somebody DDoSing me for it. The only reason I consider Zen browser is because of the name, which I'm kind of annoyed that they took. Zen slaps. All right, let's where's my NixOS? Is it in Zen? I don't know where it's going to be in Home Manager. Nothing. Got Firefox. No Zen. No Zen. This needs to be on a unstable. There's no Zen package yet. There you go. I can't even use it if I want to. Unless we install it in an imperative way. Tried it because it's the closest thing to Arc. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been going on about Arc for a while. They got the Zen browser Flake. Well, there you go. I stand corrected. Doesn't Nix have something similar to the AUR? Kind of, Samyak. You can basically install flakes from anywhere. So, yes, it's kind of similar, but you would just find it on GitHub. Zen is in alpha right now. They're focused on getting it right. Yeah, that's fair enough. When it's out of alpha, I'll give it a go. But until then, I'm going to be sticking with Firefox. I'll do a video on like software minimalism and why I don't change to like tools unless they actually... It's like buying gear, right? It's got to be one of two things that moving to a new software solves. Either it reduces friction or it's a substantial upgrade. Those are kind of the main reasons, in my opinion. Now, to be fair, Zen does feel a bit like an upgrade. So it's Firefox, but better. Hey, we got a notification that I'm streaming. That's awesome. Zen Alpha seems more stable than any other alpha. I don't know, man. I played 7 Days to Die Alpha, and that was pretty stable. That might be the most stable alpha I've ever tried. But I mean, I think it's still an alpha. How many years later? "7 Days to Die." When did it first come out? 2013? So 10 years in alpha? Is it still an alpha, actually? Let's have a look. Well, you can't see that, probably. It might not still be an alpha anymore. "10 years alpha," yeah. It might not be an alpha anymore, but it was definitely an alpha when I played it in 2017, so it was 4 years alpha last time I played it. That was a stable alpha. All right, we got the formatter added, but is it going to just work? I still think we got to add it for what's it called, right? Made your NixOS host dynamic. That's pretty cool. I like that, Bastian. It seems like it's okay. How does the formatter work, though? Wait. Yeah, how does the formatter work? Give me the gist. Because I'm sure I have to have it to my NeoVim config, right? Alejandra. What happened? Oh. Just Nix format? So in the actual CLI? Hey, nice. Unexpected end of file. Oh yeah, there's nothing in there. Let's get rid of that. And there's nothing in here either. Let's finish this mission together and he will use Zen, you promised? Who's CTT? Chris Titus Tech? I mean, good job making him switch from Kitty to Alacrity, in my opinion. Yeah. Okay, look, I will install Zen. I will install Zen and give it a go. How about that? Now that we have the formatter in place, let's actually save this, though. Your persistence is inspiring. I do actually have to dehydrate quickly before we do it. So before I do that, let's God tier commits. I can't sing. Will I get copyright strike if I sing Lady Gaga? All right, let me go dehydrate. Cauce Alejandra. Wait, I don't even have Cauce. What's Neo Cauce? What does Neo Cauce do? Anything? That's it, right? I think it's just Cauce still. No manual entry for it. What the hell is that? Sounds like somebody launched a bomb around here. What is that? Imagine if I didn't die from overhydration but got bombed instead. Thunderstorm? Nah, it looks sunny outside. Sound of Zen come in. Fine. Okay, let me go dehydrate. I'll be right back. I want to just have this cursor spinning though. Actually, no, we'll say Kause. Yeah, it is early for me. All right, I'll be right back. All right, let's install Zen, and then we're gonna call it a day. Cause I gotta go tear down a wood pile. It's like my fun afternoon, manual labor. All right, where was this beautiful Zen flake? Was the camera desynced? 1, 2. Dehydrate. Why banana? Why not? It's like the perfect cursor. It's natural. It's organic. Full of potassium and vitamins. Banana Linux. Hey, I don't need to use this. Get rid of that. This flake exposes two packages corresponding to the specific and generic Zen versions. The generic version maximizes compatibility with old CPUs and kernels by compiling it with some common denominator C flags. The specific one targets newer CPUs and kernels, but may not work in your case. Thank you, Bastian. Sounds like a Dreams of Code video? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? NixOS tutorial when? It's gonna come. I need to learn more about it though, unfortunately. That's my issue. The default package is the specific one for backwards compatibility, with older versions of the Flake. Then in the configuration.nix, in the environment.system packages, add one of the following. Sorry. That's my my reading narration voice. Okay, so we want to use the specific. How to deal with NVIDIA issues in Hyprland? Do you want the cynical answer or the real answer? The real answer is I don't know. I don't have NVIDIA. The cynical answer is use AMD. But that's not helpful. So I apologize for that unhelpful comment. Narration.exe. Is that really all I have to do? System specific. Is system passed in though? I don't think we have system passed in. Wait, system is there. Let's see if that works. Can I read the Richard Stallman copy paster in that voice? I probably could actually. Let's have a look. I've got a skit coming like from reading another thing, but it's going to be about stand-up. That skit's going to come soon once I get around. I'd just like to interject for a moment. What you're referring to as Linux is in fact GNU/Linux. Or, as I've recently taken to calling it, GNU plus Linux. Linux is not an operating system unto itself, but rather another free component of a fully functioning GNU system made useful by the GNU core libs, shell utilities, and vital system components comprising of a full OS as defined by POSIX. Many computer users run a modified version of the GNU system every day, without realizing it. Through a peculiar turn of events, the version of GNU is widely used today. The version of GNU which is widely used today is often called Linux, and many of its users are not aware that it's basically the GNU system developed by the GNU project. Chidori, am I a Naruto fan? Of course I am. Who isn't a Naruto fan? Alright, let's see. Zen. Okay, it's working. Welcome to the Zen browser. Fast, beautiful, private. We're gonna go yellow for banana, right? That's kind of like a mustard yellow, though. Oh, sorry. Teal is normally what I go for, so we'll go for a teal. Let's not do that. Duck, duck, go. Flashbang. Apologies. That's a little better, isn't it? Okay, so tell me, what is it doing? Is it lagging? I'm not dropping any frames. Is it the audio? It's so bright. I'm like in the darkest room as well. All right, now what are we doing? We got Zen installed. Oh, you stay away, Firefox. So yeah, Zen, we're here. It's basically Firefox on the left-hand side rather than the right. Press Control, Alt, and V. Okay, Control, Alt. Oh wait, wrong hand. Control, Alt, V. Split screen. Half of a. Can you change? No. How do you change it over? mynixos.com. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'll give you that. That is kind of cool. Look at the themes. Where are the themes? How do I change, like... I just clipped your interjection. Thanks. I'm glad you did, Bastian, actually. To undo, press Control, Alt, W. Okay. U, sorry. Control, Alt, and U. Hey, nice. Zen themes. Well, this is Tumblr. That's not what I was looking for. Themes in the settings? All right. Do they have a banana theme? Theme store. Check for updates. Visit store. Sorry for another flashbang. zenbrowser.app/themes. Okay, yeah, we're here. Midnight, a dark and pleasant eyes to the purple theme. Let's see. Yeah, this looks kind of nice. Utility and normal themes. Let's do color schemes. Oh, they got a capuchin, obviously. To go with the capuchin banana. What lo-fi radio is running in the background? It is the... Let's have a look. It's Stream Beats by Harris Heller. That is the name of the artist. It's just Stream Beats, though. By Senpai Gaming, basically. And the song that was just playing was Evergreen Forest on the album Slaps. So we've got Groovebox, Capuchin, Solarized, Vesper Dark, Midnight, and Formula 1. Nice. We'll go with Capuchin. Wait until Tokyo Night comes out. Now press Control, Alt, and C for compact mode. Just basically hiding the... That is very useful for YouTube videos. Check utils. Let's have a look at the utils. Super URL bar. Now playing indicator. Disable status bar. Disable rounded corners. Elementary OS title bar. Exit button right padding. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I think that needs to happen. Oh, that is amazing. That was definitely needed. Like, if I uninstall that, look how horrible that is. I don't even know why that's the default. Is there anything about bananas? Or fruit in general? We got any mangoes? Superpins, secret theme. Hey! There you go, look at that. Hover on the left side in compact mode. Not happening, bro. Okay. Maybe the cursor's too big. There you go. It's kind of skinny where you gotta hover. Not gonna lie. Minimal sidebar. I think my cursor's too big. I can't really see what's the tooltips here. Zen UI tweak box. Better active tab. What does this do? Oh, bright line next to the tab. That is kind of better. Let's add that. Hey, that is better. Yeah, these are cool themes. It's kind of nice that there's not so many. think my banana is too big. You can never have too big a banana. You can even make the sidebar bigger. How do I make it bigger? Just like in the settings? Pilled buttons. What's a pilled button? Double tap arrow button from below set. This one? I see. Okay, that's a little easier. Does anyone know how to tell Discord to behave on Wayland, by the way? Are you using it with Hyprland or something else? There is a way to tell it. Let me have a look. So I use X Wayland Force 0 scaling. I don't know if that's your issue though. This one. That should work for Discord as well. Hide top toolbar. That does look clean. And then to get out of it, I mean, that kind of looks nice for videos as well. I think that is going to be beneficial because you can just hide the URL, which sometimes you want to do. So I dig it. I dig it. Control OS. Ah. Is there like if there were Vim key bindings, then I would really like this. Zen sidebar. You can remap stuff, yeah. I guess a lot of these are just automatically set already. Why NixOS? Are there benefits that do not exist on another? Yes, there are. The main benefit of using NixOS is that you can define your configuration declaratively, which means you only define it once and then you have it forever. Lazy Tari, this is Zen browser. We're testing it out. The not set ones rare, the defaults are the defaults. I gotcha. Yep. That makes sense. I'd still love like a Vim or a Tmux mode where I could just easily navigate around. There's no Tmux plugin, right? Tmux. Vim plugin. Nah, not yet. Vimian, you just have to install the Vimian plugin. Makes sense. Didn't Vimian... Firefox. Where's Firefox Vimian? There it is. I definitely need to install... I need to install Prefer Dark or Dark Mode. Dark Reader, that's it. Here we go. That's better. Maybe. Is it working? Page is protected by the browser. Alright, we got Vimian. Dark Reader doesn't work on the Firefox store. Yeah. Mozilla protected sites. I mean, it makes sense, right? They don't want you to start messing around with their sites. My NixOS. Let's try that. This is already dark. Let's have a look at Nix Darwin. This definitely looks dark moded. Lasertari, thank you. Yeah, the banana. I've got a video coming out on Banana Cursor soon. Looking at how to customize it, get it installed, and change the size of it, obviously. We don't want no small banana cursors. How am I finding Hyprland? It's pretty great. Yeah, I actually think Hyprland, when I first tried it, it felt really janky, but that was a few years ago. Maybe a few years ago, maybe like a year and a half ago. Is it Chromium based? It's not, it's Firefox based, which I think is why people are very excited about it, because, yeah, Firefox is based, let's be honest. But we don't want Chrome to have complete and utter monopoly, which it's almost got, right? Yep. All right, I've actually got a dip in a sec. So we're going to find somebody to go and raid, and then I'm going to go do some manual labor. Does mean better dev tools. All right, who should we go raid? Am I pregnant? Not that kind of labor. Got to do like, you know, touch grass kind of stuff. Twitch.tele. Television. Reading about black holes? That's pretty cool. I'm basically recapturing. I'm basically trying to reclaim some wood from a wood pile because our fence got knocked down in a tornado recently. So I'm going to be saving the cedar and getting rid of the horrible arsenic pressure treated crap. Yeah, tornado. That happened in like May. My life's like been absolutely crazy about it. Do a video on Istio? I definitely will. Istio is pretty cool. I like Istio. Razzo. I'm not going to respond. Professional game dev. There's not as many streamers on a Saturday, are there? I always try to find a smaller one, just because. Souls-like game. Hey, look. There's me. There's a lot of game dev. Simple chat app. Hey, let's do simple chat app. Bit, byte, joy. That's always fun. Yeah, Bristol is pretty safe, apart from the riots, right? Apart from rioters. I don't know which I'd rather take on, a tornado or rioters. Probably rioters. Tornado was pretty damn scary. There's like nothing you can do about it, it's just coming. You outnumbered them? That's good. Not as bad as up north, right? Alright, we're going to raid Bit Byte Joy. But before I go, thank you to everybody who supported me today. I really, really appreciate it. Even though you tried to kill me by overhydrating, you're forgiven. Otherwise, real good fun. I'm glad we managed to get this done. Big thank you to Vim Joy if he's still on the stream. If not, go check out his channel if you're into Nix. His stuff is awesome. Otherwise, I'll see you on YouTube, hopefully this week. Yeah, I'm going to give Zen more of a go. You've convinced me now that there's a Flake available for it. See you, everyone. Thank you so much for the... Wait, did that raid work? Oh, it's slashing it. That was my big dramatic exit. All right, we're rating in 10 seconds. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see you next week, and I'll see you on YouTube before then. See you everyone on YouTube.